Hello, my people. So, you might be wondering what's happening here. Why is the bishop laying curse on the APC party and the flag bearer? Simply because a few days ago, we all saw when he was unveiling and introducing his running mate being a Muslim, he himself a Muslim, his running mate a Muslim, despite all objections across the globe, kicking against Muslims in ticket and considering the type of situation facing Nigeria as a nation. But that is not even the main issue here. The main issue is that the APC aspirant Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the chief flag bearer of that particular party, hired some fake men, purported men of God, and they dressed in Christian, in popes, that is in Christian regalia attires, and they presented themselves like being bishop, like being pastors, whereas they are not. A lot of people recognize most of them, and you can see them hiding their faces when they were going into the hall for the unveiling of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's running mate, Mr. Shettima. So eventually, this bishop is very angry. And we can see him holding the portrait of late Miss Deborah, who was stoned and burnt alive, an undergraduate student of one university in Sokoto State, for allegedly blaspheming, or she has blasphemed against Prophet Muhammad. So, apart from this bishop himself, the entire Christians are not happy because we see him as, he's trying to mock Christian religion, because if Muslim can go as far as burning that innocent girl and lot of other Christians that have been killed, either stoned to death or burnt alive for purportedly or allegedly blaspheming Prophet Muhammad, then why should you, as a Muslim, do such a thing? Hired fake people, they dressed in as men of God, whereas they are not. Even the bishop himself recognized one of them who has worked with him before, and eventually, send him away for being dishonesty. But besides that, there are a lot of other ones. Other people recognize. Some of them are plumbers, some of them are electricians, and there's this video in circulation where why they were dressing and why they were sharing money. So that is why you see this bishop very angry, laying curse on the APC as a party and the APC aspirant, the chief flag bearer itself, for slapping Christian as a religion and mocking it by inviting fake unknown men of God and assume they are pastors. But come to talk of it, why is it compulsory? It's not even necessary for you to invite men of God, even if they are real, but indirectly the APC aspirant is trying to say or show that, or to prove that, despite his Muslim ticket of as a choice, that men of God or people that matters in Christendom also supports him or backs him up. So that is what the issue here. Me, I am neutral. Anyhow, well, all I want is good leadership. Somebody will take us to a better place, and because the suffering is too much and we are all hearing it. May God help us in Nigeria, my people. So enjoy your video.
Find peace. You will not find it. Your entire generation will suffer for desecrating the altar of Jesus Christ. Nigerians may look at it as just a desperation. No, Tinubu and Shettima are not desperate. They have crossed the line. I am not facing them, but I am saying what they did is evil. Nobody can do this to Muslim. Nobody can impersonate Muslim imams and go free. Today, churches would have been burning in Kano, churches would have been burning in Sokoto, churches would have been burning in Katsina, because somebody has committed an evil. These two men and their leadership of their party, they committed evil. I call it the sin of abomination, of desolation. Shettima and Bola Ahmed Tinubu committed the sin of abomination, of desolation, abomination of desolation, and all of them who commit abortion or abomination, you are on your way to hell. Enough is enough. Why do you desecrate the priesthood? Why do you desecrate the office of a bishop? In Timothy, in the Bible, he that desireth a good thing, he that desireth the office of the bishop, desireth a good thing. Woe unto them that calleth good evil, and calleth evil good. Oh my God. You say, these people, they are bishops. That's what you call them? Bishops? Okay. I am going to shock you, Nigerians. Anywhere you are, watching me and listening to me right now, I am going to prove to you that these people are fake. They are no bishops. The office of the bishop has been insulted. The office of the priesthood has been insulted by Tinubu and Shetima and the leadership of APC. In the name of the Lord, any man that desecrates the temple of God, shame will cover you as a garment. 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 You shall wear shame in the morning, wear shame in the afternoon, wear shame in the evening, wear shame all through your life. Let me show you. Let me show you a man who had worked for me for over 10 years and was shown the way out, was one of those that was hired as fake bishops and the campaign organization, and Tinubu and Shetima have said that this is not true. What do you mean this is not true? Here it is. See where he went to hide? Behind the black and the purple. Behind the black and the purple. Where you see the arrow. That is Pastor David Obi. He worked with me for a long time. All the way from Bida to Lagos before I transferred him to Ilori and severed him from the ministry. Pastor David Obi is not a bishop. Look at it. I will give you a clearer picture. I just wanted you to see. See, from this photograph, you cannot locate him. No, you can't. Oh, all of you that desecrate the office of the bishop, fire will come after you and your family. Your entire generation will suffer for desecrating the office of a bishop. I am an archbishop and I will not sit by for you to climb the altar and defecate on the altar. Enough is enough. And who will these kind of leaders become? If they become leaders, what kind of leaders they will be? Liars. Deceptive liars. Shetima and Tinubu have committed the greatest offense against the altar of Jesus Christ. And as a spokesperson of Jesus, as the voice of the Lord, I will bring you to your evil. And I say, all Nigerians should listen and hear that not only that these people are greedy and desperate, but they have committed the sin of desecration. And they will not go unpunished. Shetima, you will not go unpunished. Tinubu, you will not go unpunished. Insulting the office of the bishop. You went and hired them. This, not somebody told me, I know him. You want to see it? Come and see. Look at him in the midst of the bishops. So if the photograph is there, you will see that it's hidden. Zoom it. Expand it. That is him. Between the black and the purple. I know him. I am not talking of somebody that is not known. Tinubu hired him. APC hired him. And they came and betrayed their master for a parcel of 30,000 and 40,000. And we talk about Judas Iscariot. All of you that wore the garment that is not for your office, you will receive the judgment of God for what you did. Because you allowed yourself to be induced and allowed the man to commit an abomination of desolation and a blasphemy. Tinubu will never see that seat at all. For insulting the sensibility of the Christian altar. I wanna come up when the Mugachewa when Yashiga Masalachi I Kashikena. Aka how bargaining Allah a churchy I pisari I kachi a chesa sutavi babunda ze faruda su. No way. Anybody that commits an abomination must eat the fruit of an abomination. Shame will cover you. Shame will cover you. Oh Lord God, to whom vengeance belongeth. Oh God, to whom vengeance belongeth. Show yourself. Show yourself. Let me give you a clearer picture. Now this is him alone. That is the same man. That is the same man. I am standing here to let you know that God is angry. God is terribly angry with what they have done, and he has sent me to warn them, because they have done and they have attempted to atone for their sins. But atonement is not possible right now, because you have already desecrated the altar of Jesus. The altar of Jesus has been desecrated. The altar of the Christians has been dedicated, and all Christians should know that desecration must not be above your head. What sin they commit is the sin of abomination, of desolation. Look at how the priestly office was insulted. This, it's a bishop, Tinubu's bishop, APC's bishop, with cigarettes in his mouth. What an insult to our altar. I stand and speak not only for believers, but for all good conscience people. If they were right, they would have listened to Nigeria and ensure that the ticket does not go. If you say the ticket is not a bad one because Christians are incompetent, why do you go as far as hiring fake bishops? This is an insult to our office. A man dressed in cassock and was living on his mount. Imagine me on the street and I am holding cigarette in my mouth. Is that not an insult to the office of a bishop? All those who have insulted this bishop, your days will be full of troubles. Your days will be full of troubles. Your family will experience trouble. Shame will be your portion. You will eat shame, you will drink shame. In the name of the Lord God Almighty, whose slave I am and whose servant I am, I speak and I let you know that you have crossed the